The opening tip won by the Sixers, and we're underway here in Philadelphia. Simmons to Tobias Harris. To Simmons.
Screen, I got your help.
Can't connect from inside. Gordon with it. He'll run the offense. They get it down to Tucker. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Here's Simmons with it up top. Down just a couple. To Richardson. Won't go. Westbrook with it. Looking to make something happen.
Don't even play with him. You see he can't guard you.
From long range. Tough shot. He hits.
Even though the coach initially may not like that shot, now he's clapping because that ball went in.
Simmons with it. 5-point game. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That out of his range and no good.
Everybody pick up, everybody pick up. D up, D up.
Westbrook to Harden.
Shoot right.
To Westbrook. Trying to cash in. Shot by Westbrook won't go. Into the front court comes Simmons. Down 5.
Oh, I got a mouse.
And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. Free throws coming up.
That's actually not a bad move at all. You're applying more pressure on him by sending him to the line.
Ben Simmons, he's got 2 shots coming. 56% for his career. First one, count it.
That's a good shot.
And gets both to drop at the line. Westbrook into the front court. Up by 3. Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. Sixers with the rebound. Joel Embiid missed his first. That one goes.
You see, the great playmakers see the shot before it ever happens. They recognized how they were being guarded on the previous set, and then they make the necessary adjustments.
He'll go to the foul line to shoot.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
Can't connect on the first free throw. Missed the second as well. Simmons to Horford. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
Leadership's greatest values occur in between the lines and not necessarily in the box score. And that's the type of leader that Al Horford is. He's the first All-Star free agent to choose Boston in decades. And let me tell you this, the legacy of greatness runs deep in the family. His father, Tito Horford, was the first Dominican basketball player to ever play in the league, which goes to show you why Al has such a great feel for the game.
It's Rockets ball to Capella. Harden to P.J. Tucker. Gets it down to Capella. Joel Embiid swats it. Harden.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Simmons with it. Leads 3.
I got ball.
To Horford. Harris. They go down low to Simmons. Had a chance, but it's no good.
Yep, I got
To
ball,
Harden.
I got ball, I got ball.
Here's a chance from long range. Horford with the rebound. Richardson. Harden's on him. To Simmons. Harris to Horford. Short jumper misses.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
Harden to P.J. Tucker.
Watch back up, watch back up.
Harden knocks it down. Defender has to get there next time.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
New blood coming in for both sides. Hole Neto, guarded by the former Dookie. To Tobias Harris. Won't go. He needs some luck on his side given how they're defending. To Rivers. Here comes the screen.
Screen, here comes the screen. Here comes
Austin
the screen.
Rivers. Fires the three, buries it on the catch and shoot.
And it just seems like the defense has lethargic closeouts. You need to close out with more of a sense of urgency. Run them off the three-point line. Make them take a tough two rather than an easy three.
Down, 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 down. Ice, ice, ice.
Harris. Off the assist.
As my mother
shot,
would say to the
Money. Good shot,
defender,
Money.
A for effort, F for results.
Rivers to bring it into the front court. Less than a minute to go in a tightly played first quarter. Capella. Fires the three. Can't connect. It's in the hands of Philadelphia. To Tobias Harris. From the outside, no good. Rivers into the front court. Shot clock turned off as they get a chance to build their lead. Beyond the arc for three. Second effort. Shot from the lane won't go. Deep three at the buzzer. That ends the first quarter with the Rockets in front. Time to turn the page after a close first quarter. Jay, what stood out?
I know you're wondering why I'm clapping. Both teams came out in the first quarter and they executed. When do you ever see that, Ed? You have to continue to bring those competitive juices into the second quarter, and we're going to have one heck of a ball game.
Here comes the screen.
Watch that cutter.
It's
Watch the
Westbrook.
cutter, watch the cutter.
Knocks it down from mid-range.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
That's the intensity you need to see. Whenever a player running back on defense after a dunk like that holds the inside of his forearm, it lets you know how hard he dunked that basketball.
Houston takes over. Westbrook to P.J. Tucker. Probing the defense. Fareed to Westbrook. Driving right to the basket. Won't go down. Defender's lucky he wasn't called.
Hands up, hands up, hands up.
Goes to the left side. Richardson.
My ball, my ball.
Has a look. Shot by Shumpert off the mark.
Get down, get down, get down. Half court, here come, here
To Richardson. Screen coming.
Ice that, ice that.
It's Fareed with the rebound. And he's fouled. Couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
Russell Westbrook at the line for 2 shots. A career 81% free throw shooter. Misses the first.
Nothing, man. You got it.
Misses the second as well. Now ready to shoot at the line.
You never really want to foul a shooter, but if you do, ensure they're going to have a tough time converting. That's good knowledge of personnel.
First free throw is good. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair.
Nice.
Russ at the controls. Nothing going here on that drive.
Screen coming left. Screen coming.
Shot clock winding down. Harden shoots. The rebound taken down by the Sixers. Nothing going here on that drive. P.J. Tucker snatching it out of the air.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Nice pass to set things up.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Fareed to Westbrook. Here comes the screen.
Screen coming your way. Screen coming your way.
To Westbrook. Down to 5 on the 24. It's Westbrook. Knocks it down. Off the step back. The inner beast of Westbrook. Sheer determination.
I don't think anybody got the license plate on that hit and run. And there is no one, I repeat, no one in the game of basketball with the first step in the explosion of Russell Westbrook.
Shot from in close. No good. It's Russ at the controls. Down to Fareed. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Sixers call for time as they'll talk things over in a one-point basketball game. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Simmons to Tobias Harris. Gordon with it. Leads one. Count the basket inside.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Play some D.
I got him. Let's go.
Simmons to Embiid. Slam dunk.
See, Ed, that's what I love. You don't need to conserve your energy. You attack that rim with ferocity. You always set the tone.
Harden with it up top. Leads just a point.
Right.
Lets it fly from long range, and James Harden, well defended, still gets it to go down.
And I don't know why the defense continues to help on guys that drive. Make them take shots over your bigs. By you helping more, you're just leaving three-point shooters open on the perimeter.
Simmons to Embiid. Joel Embiid. He's 3 of 5, 60% shooting from the field.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Westbrook across the timeline. Leads a bucket to Harden. For three, with James Harden, muscle memory. Gets it to go.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
And a rim rocker, Joel Embiid.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
James Harden. He's now 4 for 6.
Working out, huh?
The challenge defending a guy who can be a 1 or a 2.
We're not old men talking about this game. We don't define players by positions anymore. Is he a 1 or is he a 2? No, he's James Harden. He is a scorer and an elite passer.
Scores from the post.
Let's go, boy. Catch me
Old
out.
school equals high percentage.
Harden in possession. The margin is 3 as we approach halftime. Short jumper off the mark. Off the penetration, almost, but no good. "20-footer at the buzzer. So the difference, 3 points as we've reached the break. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen.
Thanks, fellas. Jalen here with your halftime report. The Rockets have themselves a close game after 2 quarters. Clearly, the number of three-pointers these guys scored in the first half was incredible. And if they can keep that up, it's going to be tough to keep that team down. These are the guys getting buckets for the Houston Rockets. The 76ers are within striking distance at the half. And that deficit is a negative, of course. But I do see it positive. I really like how they move the ball, keeping each other involved offensively. They've got a nice flow to their game today.
Game track. Bench points.
The coaches are getting the kind of bench production that can make for some interesting rotations. Keep an eye on the substitution patterns in the second half.
Player of the half.
James Harden was lighting up the scoreboard in the first half. And I'm not sure the defense will be able to figure out what it'll take to slow him down. He looks like he's in a zone.
Who was gold?
No one wants to be picked for this segment, but he couldn't avoid it. Maybe he'll turn things around in the second half. Top plays, and we've got 3 of them for you.
Number 2. Number 1.
Thanks for joining us for the halftime report. The second half is about to get started.
And now Houston has the basketball. Harden to P.J. Tucker.
On your right, on your right. Watch the cutter coming through. Bump.
To Westbrook. Rockets with 4 to shoot. Now a steal by Philly. Rockets have the steal.
Here's your chance to break this thing wide open.
Who gonna do this?
Tucker to Harden. Going to launch beyond the arc. He has certainly been on target from downtown. He's 4 of 5 from three-point range.
Let me tell you why. He's been receiving his passes on time and on target. Give the passer some credit in this scenario as well.
Don't turn the ball over, man. Come on, man.
And he knocks it down at the line.
Okay, that's nice.
Simmons to Richardson. They go down low to Simmons. Shot clock winding down.
Back door.
I got yours. I'll take yours. I'll take yours.
Oh, Ben Simmons. Consistent effort. He's at 50%.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Here comes the screen.
Here it is.
Harden to Westbrook. Curling inside. The screen sets him up for 2.
Why not? Russell Westbrook is the only guy stopping Russell Westbrook. And when he decides to put his head down and go to the rim, he's going to the rim. It's that easy.
Simmons to Richardson. To Simmons.
Here we go. I got him. I got him.
5 on the shot clock for Philadelphia. Tough make through traffic.
This is why I go back into player mode. If a dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
Swing coming right. Swing coming right.
Harden. It's been a good night from beyond the arc. He's 5 of 6 from deep.
It's called room and rhythm, Ed. If you don't crowd him defensively, you allow him to have room, he will find that rhythm from behind the arc.
Little R&R has never hurt anybody, Jay. Harris to Simmons. A pass taken away by the Rockets.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
Simmons into the front court. The deficit is 6. Whoa! What a finish!
I know this for a fact, Ed. Ben Simmons wanted to channel his inner Bill Russell during the NBA awards as he stood up on that stage accepting that Rookie of the Year trophy, looking down at all the people that hated on him and didn't think that after a year of being injured that he can come back and be the one that everybody thought he could be. One of only 7 players in NBA history to lead his team to 50-plus wins while accepting the Rookie of the Year trophy.
Sixers control it. Simmons driving, but a shot no good.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short arm a shot.
Can't miss those.
One of the best kept secrets in the game, utilizing a head fake. Get the defender in the air, crack into him. Don't give the refs any excuse not to call foul. I put that one on you. You went up a little bit lazy.
Clint Capella sends it away. Westbrook with the basketball, up by 6.
You sure you want to do this?
To Harden.
Watch that cutter. Watch that cutter. Watch the cut. Watch the cut.
Nothing going here on that drive.
Shots up. Get a body.
Short jumper won't go down.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Now the Rockets will use a timeout as they'll talk things over in what's now a 4-point game. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor.
I got him. I got him.
And score. Strong take.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show because that's what you're watching right now.
Screen coming. Richardson sizing up Green. Baseline drive. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. Josh Richardson. Textbook defense.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
And the reward, he's going to the line.
This drives me nuts when I see fouls like that being called in a close game. Sometimes you just gotta let them play, ref.
James Harden, couple of free throws on the way. A career 85% free throw shooter. Knocks down the first.
Get open, get open.
Goes 2 for 2 at the line.
I got him.
Right, right.
Now a steal as the Rockets have it.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Not done yet. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration. Deep three at the buzzer. Third quarter comes to an end. The Rockets way out in front. It's been a compelling game so far. The fourth quarter is underway. Here's Simmons with it up top. His guys down 11. Good look that time, but off the mark. Westbrook into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Oh, Russell Westbrook, 4 out of 10.
Good shot, good shot.
You can try and body him up, but he'll still run right through you.
It's the way he attacks that makes him so dangerous. He chips off a piece of your body one possession at a time. First it's your arm, then it's your leg, and then inevitably, it's your soul.
Layup goes down. Well done.
Well, he finished strong because he was able to initiate the contact. When you initiate the contact first, you bounce off the defender, which balances you at the rim.
To Fareed. Rebound cleared by Philly. Sixers have the basketball. Simmons.
I got ball.
Oh, Ben Simmons. He's 5 for 10, shooting 50%.
As a rookie last year, Ben Simmons averaged 16 points a game and posted 12 triple-doubles, the second most by any rookie in NBA history. Or was last year really his rookie year? We can debate that one later.
Now a pass stolen by the Sixers.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Simmons to the basket, but his shot stays out.
And you see so many players quit on a play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
4-3, buries it on the catch and shoot.
And they're relentless with these long shots. It just seems like their spacing is perfect, and they come down, they know exactly where they want to be, and they're shooting the ball without hesitation.
And the rebound taken down by Houston. Houston with the basketball to Harden. Passed it off. Throws it down.
You never want to leave anything to chance when you attack the rim. You finish strong every time you headhunt.
Now a whistle and a timeout for Philadelphia as they'll make sure they're all on the same page here in the fourth quarter. Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Simmons to Tobias Harris. To Horford. Knocks it down off the step back.
We all know that's the part of Ben Simmons' game that he needs to work on in order to take his game to the next level. He has to become a respectable shooter because even if he puts his head down and gets to the rim and gets fouled, he only shoots 56% from the free throw line. By the way, DeAndre Jordan and Dwight Howard were better free throw shooters last year than Ben Simmons. Wow.
Simmons with it. The deficit now up to a dozen. Rockets have the ball. Now ready with a couple of free throws.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
P.J. Tucker has got 2 shots coming. A career 74% free throw shooter. And he connects on the first free throw.
Good shot.
No back-to-back free throws here. He missed the second. Into the front court comes Simmons. The deficit now up to 13. Scores from the post.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
Here comes the screen. Westbrook gets it in the left corner. A bad pass as the Sixers come up with this steal.
Lock that down. You got that.
Harris.
Push it, push it.
Westbrook with it. It's an 11-point game. To Capella. Now a steal by Philly.
I got ball, I got ball. I got something for him.
Here I am. I got ball. I got ball.
Short jumper stays out. Gordon with it. He'll run the offense. They work it to Capella. Down. Stuffs it down with authority.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Simmons to Horford. Nothing going here on that drive. Simmons to Horford. The Sixers with 4 to shoot to Simmons. From long range. That's not his range. It's no good. Rockets in control of the basketball. Harden to Capella. Oh, emphatic slam. Jay, that's been the story this evening.
I mean, another one? Another dunk? Another easy possession? I mean, how demoralizing can this be for the team? Why am I the only one yelling? I don't see anybody on the bench yelling. I don't see anybody on the court even angry right now.
Clint Capella rejects it.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Tucker to Westbrook. Russell Westbrook powers it through.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
End scores.
I like that.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Westbrook into the front court. His guy's up by 15. To P.J. Tucker. Harden. Shot clock to 4 for Houston.
Shots up.
Add 2 points to the board.
Sideline. Do I feel good
Sixers call for time. They're down big in this fourth quarter and a chance here to empty their bench. They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. Straight on three. At the buzzer. It's good. And he's not done. He's going to the line for a chance at a 4-point play.
If you're the defender, you can't keep your hand outwards in the pocket of the shooter. The offensive player recognized that. He raked his arms into yours on his way up to take the shot. That's a foul every time.
Josh Richardson with a chance at a 4-point play. Hasn't missed yet. Three-pointer plus a free throw on that trip. It's the Rockets who are victorious as they win this one handily. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Rockets added a win with today's solid victory. And of course, I've got to mention how many times they scored from beyond the arc. They were so confident with the three ball, and it was instrumental to their success. Check out the leading scores for the Houston Rockets. The 76ers put up a fight, but didn't get their hands raised at the end. And even though some of them smiled and shook hands with the other guys after the game, you could tell by the way they headed to the tunnels how disappointed they were about this loss. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored. For the Philadelphia 76ers,
Game track. 3-point shooting.
the Houston Rockets did their best work away from the basket. They used a combination of perimeter defense and long-range scoring to get themselves the win.
Player of the game.
James Harden played the role of facilitator today, and no one is more happy than his teammates. These are the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
On behalf of Ed Cohen and Jay Williams, this is Jalen Rose signing off.